Hi YouTube friends, it's Anna the Paladin. In this video, I will react to some sketches by Frank James, who is another YouTuber who makes content about MBTI. And he was one of my first sources for getting into MBTI. He's pretty popular. You probably have heard of him if you are into MBTI yourself. And I thought it would be fun to react to some of his INFJ sketches and um, yeah, talk about how I relate or don't relate to the things that are happening in the sketches. Um, and yeah, kind of kill the humor of the sketches by overthinking about them, as INFJs are so good at. I really appreciate Frank James because he is one of the few people that can really make me laugh. So whatever I think about the correctness of the information he is giving, that's kind of besides the point. He's just a really funny guy. And I'm a pretty serious person, so it's not so easy to make me laugh, but he has managed to do so very often. So thank you for that. And let's get into this.
Tell me a little about yourself. Just tell me who you want me to be and I'll be that.
So yeah, I do relate to this because especially in a situation like a job interview where there is a lot of pressure to perform on me, I'm really, at least in the past, I've noticed that I've gone really far in thinking about what the other person would want me to be. That's exactly the thing. Um, I was very overthinking that as well, like even thinking about which color I should wear, which would have the best psychological effect on the interviewer, and yeah, really focus on giving kind of the answer that I felt the other person wanted to hear. And I think to some extent that's kind of what you want to do in a job interview because of course you want to be picked. But there's also a danger that you really lose your strength in that process because you are not being real and you're spending too much energy on faking it. Also, with the risk of getting into a job that really doesn't suit you. So, at least I've started doing that less over time because I felt like it wasn't such a good idea after all. There's still Dutch subtitles on here. I should switch that off. I have no idea why that's on. Okay, let's keep going.
I don't think we're a match for dating, but I do think we're a match for me being your relationship coach because I can just tell. I can just tell by looking at you. You've got this unresolved trauma, you've got limiting beliefs. I think I can help you.
So, okay, in this situation, the INFJ is on a date. We don't know with which type or whatever. Um, like, I really enjoy talking with people about the real stuff, about what's going on in their life, having like really genuine conversation. So, in that sense, I relate. But I don't think I would be the one bringing that kind of stuff up. Like, I want to be your coach, dating coach, he said, right? Because I am aware that often people really don't want to be helped and it can feel really invasive if I just offer them my help like that. Um, so if they started talking about their personal stuff, I would be really up for that. Yeah, I would really enjoy having a conversation about that, but you wouldn't find me offering them to be a coach or something, unless perhaps I was a coach by profession and I was like, this is perfect. And the whole setting was perfect for me because I felt like the other person would be open to that. But usually, I think during dates, you are not so open because you are careful with what you are sharing with the other person, if the other person is going to like you, or if it's like too much. That's probably for all the types the case.
And then my girlfriend broke up with me last week. It's just been really hard, man? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So, about my billing question, is this game leaving anyone?
So, again, if someone, even a stranger, would feel enough trust in me to share their personal things with me, um, I think I would be up for having that conversation because I really enjoy that realness. But I would never start. I would never start with that. Never like ask someone about their deepest problems or something because I know they would be uncomfortable with sharing that. And it also would depend on whether I have the energy for that. Because, like in this case, the INFJ actually just wants to get something done. They want help um, from the help desk or something. So in that case, I might be a little bit annoyed. It depends. It depends. If the other person is complaining, that would be very annoying. But if they have a genuine, um, yeah, feeling about something that they need to express to someone and that someone turns out to be me, I would probably be fine with that.
Is this game leaving anyone else feeling totally hopeless and empty? Just me? Alright, let's keep playing. Let's keep having fun, guys. Would it be easy?
What do I think about that? Um, I think in like the moment that I was around a lot of people, or a lot of people, like a group of people playing a game, I wouldn't easily feel that way, like over analyzing the situation, um, feeling down about the game or something. Because I would be more focused on the moment and the people in it. It would perhaps be more afterwards that I could have these kind of thoughts. So I don't really relate to that. Like, um, unless I was already feeling like shit before starting the game and I was going to this party or whatever it is anyway, and then I still feel this. But also, then it would be unlikely that I would even bring that up. Um, what else? I do again relate to adapting to my environment. Like, if I was the only one having that vibe, I would probably just put it aside and, yeah, join the group or something because the belonging is so important to me as an INFJ in that social setting and that social acceptance. So let's do a few more. There are many, many, many. So we can't do all of them. That would be too much.
Easier to attempt to fill out this paperwork or to just keep suffering and possibly die?
I don't relate to that. That just sounds lazy to me.
Guys, have I been doing this whole set with the mic off? Why didn't you tell me? It's been like 30 minutes. I'm sorry to hear that.
So, being a stand up comedian, that was what that video was about. I don't think I will ever in my life do that. Because like I said, I am quite a serious person. I am not good at making jokes. My humor is like dad jokes mostly, I would say, and puns. Um yeah. Well, I guess the way that I make people laugh the most is by saying really socially unacceptable things, and they're like, wow, oh my god, what did you just say? So um but I don't think that would work for stand-up comedy. I also don't think I could do it with stand-up comedy because I have performance anxiety, and I think the idea of stand-up comedy is that it's improvised, or at least not completely scripted, and um, that would make me nervous as heck, and I don't think I could do it under those nerves. So let's do one more for today.
You got dumped right before prom. That really sucks. But look, you're gonna make it through. I believe in you, okay? You got this, all right? All right, I hope everyone else's weekend was good. Let's start by looking at the homework. And
Okay, so I relate. Um, like my profession is a daycare teacher, so I know what it's like to work with children, even though it's mostly with younger children, and this seems to be a more of perhaps a high school setting. I don't know if that's true. But I thought that. What I do relate to is that I would find it very important to take time um, to look at how my students are doing. It's also in daycare, I find it very important to spend time on giving the children caring attention. So I think also with all older children, even if I was a high school teacher, I would find it important to take the time to see how everyone is doing, and also like actually care about what's going on with people, instead of just um, making students hate me because I only make them do stuff that they hate or whatever. I would never become a high school teacher, but if I did, yeah, I would really care about my students. So yes, I relate. So we're back in full screen. I think that was reacting to enough videos for today because they're like really quick and I have a lot to say about all of them. We can definitely do this more often. This was the first time I did any kind of reacting to other videos. So tell me what you thought about it. Also, if you feel like reacting to the sketches, say if you relate to them or not, then go ahead in the comments. Write something in the comments. I love reading the comments, so please do. Also, if you have an idea of a video that you've seen and you're like, I would like to know what Anna thinks about this. I don't know if you would care about that, but if you do, leave it in the comments. Anything in the comments. And leave a like if you like this video. And then the last thing, please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more of my videos. I post like once every 2 weeks. So, thank you for watching this new experimental video of me reacting to Frank James. See you next time. Have a good day. Bye.